block boys do block things. I'm a block boy and block boys do block things. I'm a block boy and block boys do block things. Once you in it, then you in it, and there's no stopping. I'm a block boy and block boys do block things. I'm a block boy and block boys do block things.
Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
This is BlockBoy SportsTalk. Marco and
your main man Vex. You already know how we do it. 1:30 question while it's out. How y'all doing out there?
yeah, I got the shades on today, man. Took a real good beat up. Yeah,
It's not that bad.
We're doing an NFL Week 6 recap, man, and review. Not the full recap. This is some major games, what's going on, how we do it at the sports. So,
Oh yeah.
So we're going to get into the first game, which is Thursday.
And because we Washingtonians, we have to talk about the
Thursday night game.
Commanders.
The Commanders. Everybody watched that brutal game, and it was a game. It was an NFL game.
They did get paid.
They broadcasted it.
It was on television.
People watched it. And when the time expired, the score warranted
a winner.
And the Commanders had more than the other team.
They played a great football game.
No,
because it was definitely a baseball score.
They got a W in their car.
They did.
That's what counts, man. Shout out to the Commanders.
Commanders getting a W.
They got a W.
They did win the game. If anybody didn't fall asleep on the game, you saw the shenanigans that took place.
Nonetheless, the first game, the Bears, the Bears was there at Soldier Field, and the Commanders won 12-7. Shout out to the Commanders.
Yes.
And there will be a game. It will be a week 7.
There should be some coaches that need to be replaced sometime soon, because that's terrible, man. You can't get to the red zone 3 times and
but we refuse that.
Anyway, that's what happened on Thursday. It was what we like to call a stinker, but it happened and it started off the weekend. Yeah. However, when it started off the weekend, for those out there that place wagers such as myself, I know a lot of you took it square in the head, because it was a lot of big upsets this weekend.
Yes.
And the 4 biggest upsets off the top: the Packers getting smashed by the Jets.
I told y'all, watch out for them Jets.
Tampa Bay getting punished by the Steelers.
Hey, they had that coming, man. The Steelers,
hey, shout out to Mike Tomlin keeping his squad in order.
Yeah, keeping his squad in order.
The Niners, a lot of injuries going on their defense, but either way, they got punished by the Falcons.
Garoppolo interceptions.
And then, of course, you had those Giants up there in New York City that pulled off an upset against the Ravens.
Somebody put them in their top 5 out of nowhere, man. I'm just saying, Saquon Barkley with the slide, showing intelligence.
They did their thing.
Hey, man, that's one of the upsets.
That was a good call. They did their thing.
Baltimore State, they look good too, but the Giants, man, shout out to them Giants, man.
Yes, sir.
Them Giants.
Can we do a sidebar though real quick?
Sure.
We did make predictions about boxing this weekend. Those who did see the box talk. If you missed box talk, you can go back for yourself and look at predictions. And I think we were pretty spot on with the predictions.
Trifecta weekend. He said, don't go get your popcorn. You was going to miss what happened. Wilder, it was a couple seconds left, and Wilder put him all the way to sleep.
I think I predicted the second round, but he got him in the first.
Dayquil, NyQuil, whatever you want to call it. I'm glad I didn't spend no money and go all the way to the box later. And Darrell got knocked out on the undercard. Caleb Plant knocked Darrell out. He talked all that.
Kill him with a blanket.
He not going to lose to a white boy.
Richard Shields. Hold up. Richard Shields. Gotta go there. We can't do it. The Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
What did she do? She got all the belts.
She got all the belts.
You go in your closet, you missing some belts, because she got them all. She got all the belts.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Gucci, Versace, it don't matter. She got all the belts.
Hey, she showed what she's made of. But I gotta give it up for Samantha Marshall. She also stuck in there. She was slipping.
What a good fight.
Slipping punches, coming over.
Great
she was actually touching Carissa, and actually warrants a rematch.
And it was the best fight of the weekend.
It's best fight of the weekend.
Yeah,
hands down.
Haney fight.
The Haney fight was a snoozer.
Well, we predicted it to do what? Go to
distance and Haney. And also we predicted that they about to give Lomachenko.
Exactly. Exactly.
That was definitely a good sidebar. It was a great weekend of boxing.
Boxing. We had to throw that in there because, yeah, that happened.
That did happen.
But back to the NFL. Sheesh. Besides the upsets, we had one great game that we all loved to see. We wanted to see the rematch. It was the whole thing that had the rules changed and all that with the overtime. Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
That was a smoker too, man. That was a smoker. They came down to Josh running like the Christian Okoye.
Hey, and that was awesome. That was awesome. I mean, he shows you his athleticism. He's a great quarterback. And every game against Kansas City, he turns the volume up. That's beautiful.
It was back and forth. I take my hats off to Kansas City.
Yeah.
I don't really like them, but they did prove that they can stick in there with anybody.
Oh,
and
that's great game.
That's what people pay to see. Games like that.
For
sure.
Unlike Thursday, never mind. But anyway, those type games.
And then
Sunday night. My Cowboys took an L. It was a great game because it was telling two halves. You had a great first half from the Eagles, a pretty good second half from the Cowboys and their second string quarterback. Shout out to the Eagles, playing a phenomenal game. They show they got defense.
Number one in the NFL.
And they are definitely proving that they are doing the right thing coaching wise with Jalen Hurts. I salute them boys. Great game.
Extremely well.
See you again.
They look like no one's going to touch them anytime soon. I'm not going to say undefeated. But as I stated before, on the Cowboys side of the field, I believe that Dak was there to put more offensive points on the board.
Facts.
Cooper he's not there yet. You know what I'm saying? No. Are we there yet?
No.
With that being said, we will get
But he was a good, you put a piece of tape on it, wrapped it tight.
Are we there yet?
And held it tight enough together to make it to the next level. Because now you got Dak coming back next week. I mean, nobody thought that they'd be 4-2 at this point. Right smack in the running in their division, so they should be they okay. You know what I mean? They okay.
That division real tight over there, man.
Two
might don't.
Woo, it's tight over there. It's tight over there. It's a lot tighter than anybody would ever expect.
Yes, for sure. With that being said, let's get into the Monday night mishaps or massacre or I don't know what that was.
That's your mom, right? That's why you put your glasses back on?
That's why you beat her. I had to put my glasses back on, man. Eyes all puffy.
Tough game, though.
Got it in the overtime, but we need in the NFL. You need to score touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? You got to score touchdowns. You want to win games.
Messed up my player prop parlay, I'll tell you that much. Because nobody scored touchdowns, and it was just crazy. I really, I think Denver is like, they right on that edge.
Man, they stinking right now, man.
But they're not. I mean, no, their teams that are worse than them.
Yeah,
I don't think that they can make a maneuver because Russell actually didn't play as bad last night as he did.
Nah, he showed some promise last night.
He played pretty good.
He showed some promise last night. I was proud. I was screaming at the TV. I was rooting as I always do. And this night, last night, we had a chance. We just didn't get that chance all the way through, and it proves that we need touchdowns to win football game. You could have stopped a whole lot of that with touchdowns.
Yes.
Versus field goals. We got a great field goal kicker.
Yeah.
We got an awesome field goal kicker.
Yeah, that's definitely what's up.
We're not playing college football. In the NFL, you wanna run with the big boys, you need touchdowns.
Gotta score, gotta get you 7 points on the board. It's mandatory down the stretch.
And this has been one of these years that coaches are losing their job early. And our coaches on the chopping block, they give him a pass because we were playing San Diego and they said the Chargers is this, that, and the third. But I believe we don't win next week, which we should have, whatever, a gimme, or whatever. But if we do happen to miraculously lose that one, he gone, for sure.
Right. I don't have any tissue on me, so you can stop crying. Let's go. So listen, also, we didn't mention there was a trade this week because Anderson got thrown out of the Carolina Panthers game. Coach, they got into it on the sideline, threw him out, traded him to Arizona. They needed Robbie to come out there. They needed to receive it anyway. They got Hopkins coming back. So maybe Arizona might be a pick this week. They may step it up and get back to business, by the way, because Arizona Cardinals have been struggling. But still a long season, you know what I mean? And with that being said, right now we got to go to our top 5 for this week.
We're doing your top 5?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it changes week to week, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I'm ready with mine. You ready with yours?
Oh, well, yeah, I can tell you my top 5 is. So my top 5, right now, I'm going with still Buffalo Bills are number 1 to me. Right behind them, I got Philly. Right behind them, I'm going with the Vikings. Kansas City, even though they took an L, they went toe-to-toe with the Bills. I still think they can pretty much beat anybody in the league. And as hard as it is to say, I almost want to throw up in my mouth a little bit. But I got to give it to the Giants. This is my number 5. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, man, your top 5 was a little shaky, man. Could be NF, but not for long. My top 5, number 1 is Philadelphia, of course.
Okay.
It's still maintained. Number 2, definitely Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 still is the Giants.
And number 3.
Number 4 is Minnesota.
Mm.
And my number 5 jumped all the way up. It's gonna be another crawler and creeper. It's the Jets, man.
Come on.
It's the Jets. Man.
Come
Man,
on.
Kansas City on the decline, man.
Come on.
Kansas City on the decline.
All right.
Man. Kansas City on the off the list, man.
We know what it is. You see what it is. This is what it is. He said the Jets. We gonna rock with it because you know what? It's a long season. Anything can happen. You know what I mean? They got Sauce out there playing corner. Let's see what happens.
We're gonna see what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? They got a strong defense, and you'll see this upset. It's upset. Green Bay. We'll see how they continue to do what they do.
Okay, that's what it is.
This has been BlockBoy SportsTalk. Tonight is officially basketball season.
Yes. Basketball. We playing basketball already. And you know what? I think Golden State going back. I'm just saying that early. But we'll get back later on. We'll get back to basketball in a minute.
BlockBoy SportsTalk. Like, comment, subscribe, hate.
Already. Q
Sign
mark
up.
the true mark.
Share with a friend.
Do what you do.
See y'all next week.
Yes, sir. Already. Block boy.
I'm a block boy and block boys do block things. I'm a block boy and block boys do block things. I'm a block boy and block boys